Yo, what up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Rise up. Rise up. Shout out to Letty Frazier, the first person into the chat. My boy Coward Nello, he says, smash the like button. That is absolutely free. That's a fact. Vaughn D Gaming is up. Christian A-Bar, what's up? Charles, Atlanta up in here. Shout out to ATL. I see y'all. It's about to go down. Now, I'm waiting for YouTube to send the notifications. They be hating on my live stream sometimes, not sending out notifications. But Hall of Famer, SOG, a.k.a. Andre Ward, did an interview with Fight Hype. My goodness. I got some things to talk about. I haven't even finished it, but I listened to a good portion of it, and I collected the data so I can give you guys my thoughts. And the Canelo Chupapi Muñeños is not gonna like it. But oh well. I'm a truth speaker and a truth seeker. So y'all gonna get the work. Y'all gonna get the work how I give it to you. I promise you that. Antonio, what's up? What's good? DMV in the house. Bro, you roasted them with them pay-per-view numbers. Correction. Listen, I'm the best that boxing has ever seen. I don't understand why you guys attribute boxing ego to all these nefarious things. I didn't create the numbers. So that's not even a fair statement to say I'm roasting them with the numbers. They roasted themselves with the numbers that they produced. You guys want to blame me for everything that happens and say like, oh, you did. Bro, I'm here to report the facts and give you my opinions. Shout out to my man, Jesse. Listen, y'all could thank Jesse Carl. Can we get some claps for Jesse Carl? He's the one that sent me the Andre Ward work. And Andre Ward was schooling him. And he talked about the Canelo Bivol loss. That's the part I was really tapped into and listening to. So, yeah, I mean, y'all blame me, bro. If his numbers is trash, blame DAZN and Eddie Hearn. It don't really have nothing to do with me. My numbers wasn't trash. We made a lot of money. I mean, I'm just an honest person. Canelo Bivol, I didn't go to the fight. I didn't have to travel to the fight. I had to pay to no hotel to the fight. We got a gang of super chats and donations and cash apps and Venmos and PayPals and numbers. Bro, I didn't lose that. So that's what I'm saying. Like, this is my business is the business of boxing, not particular fighters or anything like that. I'm here to talk what's real in boxing. Whether people like it or not, they're not going to do nothing. I'm going to talk what's real in boxing. I promise you. So my numbers were great. We did over 200,000 on a 5-hour stream. I don't work for DAZN. I don't work for Canelo. I don't work for Bivol. My numbers were amazing. So I don't know. Y'all be trying to lump me in. I watched the pay-per-view video 10 times and I was laughing the whole time. Man, listen, I really stand firmly. We're going to get started in a second. Listen, let's try to do a Boxing Ego roll call. And then right after the roll call, I'll get started. My man Carinello said the Boxing Ego watch party greater than DAZN. Word. And you don't have to pay a monthly fee to see Boxing Ego. I mean, you can. If you want to become a channel member, hit the button. But you get a lot of content for free. And you can join the community. So let's do the Boxing Ego roll call, and then I'll get started. My goodness, I got a lot to say. Let me know where you guys are from. City, state, zip, area code, bang, rep where you from. I need y'all to rep where you from. Marvin, what's up? My guy Marvin, I see you. I need y'all to bang and rep where you from. This Canelo Bivol talk is not done. Kenya B is in the building. She's in the mix. Where are y'all from? Man, what is up? Is it like YouTube is playing with me? I'm ready to cook. She says, thank you, Kenya B. Kenya B is like the model citizen in the community. Chicago, 405 ATL. Virginia Beach. Brooklyn. Straight out of Brooklyn, the same youngin', slanging them same onion, smoking that Cali weed that my game brung it. I keep a dame tonguing the chain brung by the brick, the cane brung. It's ghetto. Shout out to Denver, Colorado, 925. Cali, baby, 510, Bay Area. Chi-Town, shout out to Ricky Williams. Charlotte, my guy, my boy. Austin, Texas. There we go. Dallas, Texas. Sacramento, 702 Vegas. Chia. Canelo done messed up. You know he done messed up, right? You done messed up. No, really, outside of Canelo messing up, he messed up, and I'll tell you how he messed up. The Chupapi Muñeños, the Canelo radicals, listen, y'all messed up big time. Shout out to 940 Texas, Big Texas. Let's go. Puerto Rico, Miguel Martinez. All right, so listen, let's start cooking. He said Boxing Ego's the best channel, baby. Shout out to Puerto Rico. Amanda Serrano really beat Katie Taylor, in case y'all was wondering. Shout out to my Boricuas, though. Wepa. Bro, the payday muñeños, the chupapi muñeños. Listen, you know what? You want to know something ironic? Like Alanis Morissette said, isn't it ironic? Don't you think? It's like rain on your wedding. You want to know something that is ironic? Bro, guys and girls, for the last 6 to 8 years, since Canelo's actually taken a loss to Floyd Mayweather, on paper taking a loss, right? For the last 6 to 8 years, the Canelo Chupapi Muñeños have created the Purge, total anarchy in the world of boxing, complete chaos. They've run amok. They were willing to say anything and everything regarding Canelo. For the last 6 to 8 years, Canelo loses. He loses to Bivol big time. It hasn't even been 7 days. They can't even take big money ego boxing content for 6 to 8 days. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. For 6 to 8 years, Canelo fans did this. The man fans, they said these unrealistic thoughts and thought patterns and processes and what Canelo is and what he isn't for the last 6 to 8 years. I make videos for the last 6 days and they like, oh no, Ego, stop talking about Canelo. Kiss my ass. Straight like that. All in the crack. Kiss my ass. ATP Ram. Y'all got to pay y'all tithes. Man, I'm telling y'all, y'all got to wake the chat up. Y'all got to wake the chat up. When I'm in this mood, I'm ready to cook. I'm ready to work. I'm a workhorse. Can't nobody in boxing beat me. Can't nobody outwork me. I'm ready to go. I'm so sharp. I slept like a baby. Bro, for the last 6 to 8 years, the Chupapi Muñeños ran rampant. They painted Canelo out to be this, Avengers antagonist, Marvel comic superhero, Thanelos with the Infinity Stone. Oh, Canelo's doing what no one else is willing to do. Canelo was undisputed. Canelo this and that. Canelo's invincible. Bro, they thought Canelo Alvarez was Mario Brothers when he got the star. Remember, who remembers the OG Mario Brothers 3 where you get that star and it hits you and you just run through anything? And you just blast everything. That's how they treated Canelo Alvarez, boxing media included, because there's a lot of bad boxing media as well. I'm the best in the business. Listen, y'all about to bear witness. I'm the best in the business. So shout out to Sura. He's been here. He knows. He knows. For the last 6 to 8 years, the Canelo fans acted a fool. Now they can't take videos for 6 to 8 days. But guess what? You're going to have to take it because you ain't going to stop it. I got at least 5 more Canelo videos in the can because I got a lot to say. My big mouth. I can't help it. I speak from the heart. I'm real. So all that you Papi Muñeños is over. You painted Canelo out to be this, Messiah or whatever he was supposed to be. And then as soon as it goes south, they give up. And they like, oh, stop. Come on, talk about Charlo. I'm not talking about, listen, first of all, I'm a results-driven channel. I look intently at my YouTube analytics. YouTube has an analytic for everything. Where the audience dropped off, how long they're watching, what is the audience retention. There's an analytic for, you could break it down by the month, week, day, year, since you started. There's an analytic for everything. My numbers is through the roof, bro. My numbers is through the roof. The audience retention, the CPM, and these Buster Canelo Custer fans, they telling me, oh, stop talking about Canelo. No, we getting paid. No, ain't that what y'all saying? Hey,
hey, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
Payday. You want payday? I know that. Nah, see, listen, when Canelo was trying to little boy other fighters, and he was like, oh, Demetrius Andrade, a U.S. Olympian, you're a horrible fighter. Horrible. Get out of my room. Horrible. Escort him out. Security, right? And he was like, oh, payday, you unpaid. I know that, right? But now your boy Big Money Ego, he getting him a payday. And now they like, stop making the content. Man, kiss my ass. Bro, what? I'm getting a payday now. So y'all let this redhead Canelo, he was like picking and selecting who he wanted to get the paydays. Now the boy Big Money Ego got the payday. They like, stop making these videos that people are watching. Bro, let me look at my numbers. Hold on. I did a video. It ain't been out more than 12, 13 hours. Hold on. Big Money Ego, hold on. Let me check my numbers. Hold on. I'm a log in to YouTube Studio. Hold on. Hey, smash my likes. Hey, I got the payday now. Y'all talking about? What y'all talking about? Bro, Canelo in the club, drunk, gambling, $10,000 a head. Hold on. Let me get the payday. I got the payday now. Hey, get the
fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
Payday. You want payday? I know that. Yeah, I got the payday now. Bro, I got a video. It's been out 7 hours. A good set. Hold on. Let me refresh the screen. Hold on. Y'all go get the work. Y'all go get the ultimate. Y'all acted a fool for the last Okay, I got a video. It's been out for 7 hours, and it's at 21,000 views. We had a light 21,000. We had a light 21,000. Then the video before that, payday, it's been out 15 hours. We had a light 46,000. I got the payday now. Hey, block Jonathan. Bro, these Canelo fans is funny. Bro, we doing numbers like Spider-Man. And they like, stop this content. Nah, bro. YouTube told me I gotta get him out of here. Hey, King 101. He said Canelo currently in the 4 stages of grief. Acceptance is the hardest stage. Hey, this man is a fool. Bro, he in the stages. Bro, Kendrick Lamar new album drop is hot. I ain't even finished it, but he got a song about grief. That's what Canelo Chupapi Muñeños is playing at new K-Dot. Block Sam Brown, you a custard, bro. Don't worry about my numbers. Pay your rent. Bro, this dude, he out here making promise to pays with Sprint and he worried about my money. Get him out of here. He gotta go. Bro, don't worry about another man's money. Don't worry about what another man is doing. I don't even care about money. To be honest, I just use it to build everything I believe in and help my family. I don't care about money. I use it. It's a tool. You a tool. Hey, he got cooked. Bro, he worried about he making Sprint promise to pays. PTPs. Hey man, you think I could give you the money on payday? Like, when is that? May 25th. You think you could keep my Sprint line open? Keep that Sprint line open while I wait for this paycheck. He doing promise to pay, worry about me. Shout out to David Reed. He said we got we got a channel member. David Reed know what it is. All right, let's get started. The Chupapi Muñeños, for the last 6 to 8 years, you lived like this boxing game was the Purge. You allowed Canelo Alvarez to say or do anything, and you co-signed it. Bro, now when it doesn't work out for Canelo, these fans is begging for mercy like the G-Unit album. They trying to beg for mercy. They saying, Ego, stop. You got to stop making videos about him. Talk about Tank. Now all the racist Canelo fans want me to talk about Tank and want me to talk about Charlo and want me to talk about anything else but Canelo. No. Now they want it to stop. You can't, bro, he lost. Now all of a sudden it's Dare to Be Great. So Fight Hype did an interview with Andre Ward. Listen, I haven't even finished it, but what I heard was incredible. Andre S.O.G. Ward is one of the most prolific boxing minds that we've seen in the sport, but definitely in this last generation. He broke down the Canelo Bivol fight beautifully. Very eloquent, very sophisticated, great analogies. Andre Ward he's an awesome boxing aficionado. You know, he's an awesome boxing man and mind and boxer, right? He knows his stuff. And when I tell you, and I'm not saying this to toot my own horn, but the proof is in the pudding. Ask Bill Cosby. I would like to talk about Canelo and the pudding and the Bivol. Bivol hit him with the jello and the pudding. Bop, 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 bop. I'm loving it. Bro, the proof is in the pudding. Ask Bill Cosby. You cannot keep making videos about Canelo when he loses, but if I make the videos when Canelo winning, they don't care about them. They say, give me some more of that in the pudding. Bro, the Chupapi Muñeño. Bro, if Canelo wins, I can make 1,000 videos in a row. And they're like, yeah, Boxing Ego, he really knows what he talking about. And Saunders got his eye busted, bro. So when Canelo was winning, I did nothing different. I made videos about it if it was newsworthy and worth talking about it. Now Canelo loses, they're like, you must stop making the videos about Canelo. Bro, look, we got Will Smith in the crowd. He said, keep Canelo's name out your fucking mouth. Bro, they turned it into Will Smith. Bro, he said, keep my Canelo's name out your fucking mouth. Yeah, Joker, bro. The Chupapi Muñeños, they are on full meltdown mode. The boy Ego is destroying. I told you, I'm like, Pac, I got to switch. Don't make me flip the switch. Pac, he rep the Bay. You know I got to rep the Bay. I'm from the Bay. Bro, I got to switch. I told you, leave me alone. Y'all didn't want to do it. Now you got this. Bro, the Chupapi Muñeño, they shaving their head, dyeing their hair. Their hair was red. They shaving their head, dyeing their hair back their natural color. They turn into Will Smith. Keep Canelo's name out your fucking mouth. He was too small. Dare to be great. Bro, listen, Canelo, he fought a bigger man. He dared to be great. Gotta give him credit. I love my job, bro. Can you? Listen, Ego, you have to be the best entertaining channel. I told you when I came in the game, I was the greatest. I wasn't just the latest. I shook up the world. I told you I was the best. I'm too fast. I made boxing look pretty. Yeah, rumble, young man, rumble. Bro, I told you this is what I do since I was a child. There's no man, woman, boy, girl, mammal that's fucking with me. Shout out to Frederick Meadows. Hello. So now Canelo, the fans is crying to Sir Papi Chulo Ego, and they telling me to stop doing videos. We making so much paydays. You want, bro?
Hey, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Payday. You want payday. I know that.
Why would I value your opinion when you don't want my channel to succeed? You don't want Boxing Ego to get that payday. You don't want me to get the payday. You wanted Canelo to get the payday, but I'm getting the payday now. I'm the king of these paydays. And now you're trying to, oh, hey, stop talking about it. So, Fight Hype. They got an interview with Andre Ward. Check it out. This is by far, out of like name personalities in boxing, Andre Ward, he's at a high level. I actually prefer it to him on ESPN because the other commentators, I'd rather just Andre Ward have a mic and nobody else, because it'd be like some other stuff that Bradley and Testicles or whatever the dude's name is, and Kriegel, they be talking about some different stuff. Just give Andre Ward a mic. Andre Ward is like Nas Escobar. All I need is one mic. So, bro, ironically enough, and somebody, if anybody could get the link to the Fight Hype interview, and we'll put it in there so they get their credit, right? You guys got to hear what Andre Ward was saying. It's literally an incredible interview. I don't know what these people name. You know I'm not good with names. Bro, Andre Ward was cooking. He also talked about double standards. Sound like someone else we know.
And be physically strong, because Canelo will put the pressure on you and he breaks a lot of guys mentally. But then you got to be able to step in that wheelhouse and you got to be able to get you some. And you're going to take some, but you got to be able to get you some. And that's the only way he's going to respect you. And that's what Bivol did, you know?
Hey, he said Bivol went ahead and got him some. Yeah, you want some, come get some. That boy Bivol stepped to Canelo. That's accurate. Man, hold on. Let me get this Fight Hype link so y'all can go give them the views. This is incredible stuff. Hold on. Y'all know me, I don't be hating. I give credit when it's a job well done. This is an incredible interview. All right, that's the link in the chat. Go, if you don't want to hear me or whatever, or you want to check it after, that's the link to the Fight Hype interview with Andre Ward. His breakdown skills is impeccable.
He was he got hit and he hit Canelo back. And you can see Canelo, you know, it's always a look that guys who are dominant, you know, when they're not being dominant in that moment, or they're used to hitting guys with certain punches like Canelo, he was throwing all his signature shots, right? The left hook, all the heavy shots that he likes to throw, you know, because he loads up with a lot of shots, all them shots. And Bivol was taking them and then hitting them back. And you just see this look on his face like, oh, like this ain't how this is supposed to go.
This ain't how it's supposed to go. Andre Ward was taking y'all to school. Y'all better go check that out. He said Canelo was looking like Canelo, loading up with shots, throwing the typical combinations. But then when Bivol can take it, and Bivol was standing right there and still kept stepping to the man, then he said Canelo was like, no, you know, he had a look of discouragement on his face like, no, this ain't how it's supposed to go. I told you, Canelo Alvarez, in my opinion, this is what Dre Ward, he a professional. And I'm professional too, but I'm also gonna give you my real thing. Canelo is a diva. You guys allowed Canelo Alvarez to mandate whatever he wanted, get paid all kind of crazy stuff and face of boxing and all this stuff, and you let him act like he wanted to, like a spoiled child. And then now when it becomes a fight or flight type of fight, Canelo, that's why I keep saying it's the worst thing that could have happened Canelo, how it all played out. The numbers was trash. Bivol ain't been paid. A lot of people didn't order DAZN. He lost. Not only losing, who cares? People lose. I lost, you lost, we all lost. I get that. That's not the half of it. It's how you conduct yourself in the loss. Andre Ward is kicking actual science, and he's saying Canelo looked increasingly discouraged, basically, when them shots, he didn't just go away. Like, literally, the Caleb Plant Canelo fight was competitive. As soon as Caleb Plant he only has 20 fights or something like that. As soon as Caleb Plant got clipped in the 11th round, he didn't recover, and Canelo jumped on him and knows how to finish the show. Bivol, you never hurt him. You never hurt him. So as a result, you never discouraged him. And in turn, you got discouraged because you kept trying what you were trying to no avail. Andre Ward, oh my gosh, this breakdown. Oh my gosh.
So Bivol was that, bro. He was a hybrid that night. He boxed. I never saw him get shook when Canelo tried to put mental pressure on him by cutting off the ring. He acted like he had been at that level before, even though he had never been at that level before as a pro. And then he had moments where he was willing to stand there and fight and slug.
Bro, this sound like exactly what I said on the Boxing Ego watch party and every subsequent video. I told you, Bivol's composure was fully there. He was fully present, fully aware. He was switched on, and he was a man on fire. And I told you, the thing that makes it look bad for Canelo is he was getting outboxed, but then he also couldn't bully Bivol, and Bivol was backing him up. So he got the best of both worlds, like Jay-Z and R. Kelly. Best of both worlds. Bro, he was getting back down. All the Canelo fans is crying. They was crying in there. All the time I do all these videos when Canelo winning, when Saul win, they was coming to my chat and they were like, oh, Ego, oh, this is a great breakdown. All of a sudden Canelo lose now they don't know they don't know up from down, left from right. What, bro, I got to be the greatest. I got to be the greatest. Andre Ward is saying that's a Hall of Famer and a professional undefeated boxer. And he's literally saying everything that I've already told you on my channel. It's like I've been here before. I just keep doing it. And they keep saying they were making all these feminine women gestures and noises. Bro, man, come on, bro. Y'all know I'm great. Y'all know I'm great. Andre Ward, oh my God, he a GOAT. Canelo got beat back down to 168, LOL. Stay the heck away from David Morrell Jr. I told y'all that. I believe Morrell was stopping, but I don't believe Canelo would fight him. Yeah, exactly. Bro, Andre Ward, everything he's saying, and I'm not taking credit for it because he says it his way, and it was amazing. But it's literally the same, the message aligns.
And I just think that Canelo miscalculated. I don't think that he believed that Bivol had that kind of fight left in him, and I didn't know if Bivol had that fight left in him because I was more confident that Bivol had a shot to do his thing when I made the first comment than I did currently because I didn't know what Bivol is going to show up. Like he's been inactive. He's had some fights, don't get me wrong, but he hasn't had the kind of performance where you say that's the kind of performance that's going to beat Canelo. So
who told you that? Oh my, bro, y'all gonna all bound down to Boxing Ego. Who told you that? He said years ago, I really said what I said about Bivol because Bivol had been looking good, been looking hot. But in more recent memory, Bivol had been inactive and he had some performances that were subpar, not that they weren't eye-catching. Who else told you that? Y'all know I told you this. So if a Hall of Famer who retired undefeated is telling you the same thing that I've told you, then I must be undefeated. I must be a Hall of Famer. Bro, he just told you that. I told you when a lot of the Canelo Chupapi Muñeños, they had never even seen Bivol fight probably ever, let alone his last two fights. They were going off of Eddie Hearn, what he talking about, or what some British TV. Oh yeah, mate, it's lag on the mic. And whoever was saying, right? And they going off of that and they just running their lips and then saying like, oh, Bivol's the better than Charlo and da-da-da. But they hadn't watched Bivol. I watched boxing. I watched this. I knew how Bivol had been looking. There's people that Canelo fan, you gonna knock him out. That's why you guys in the comment section be saying all this lunacy. You be saying this lunacy. And you be in unison like Jodeci. Listen, I came in the boxing game and I spoke my mind till they noticed me. That's why they be saying all this lunacy in unison like Jodeci. Listen, oh my gosh. I said, I'm the greatest in the game, is for show to see. I spoke my mind in this boxing game until they noticed me. Y'all be saying all this lunacy in unison like Jodeci. That's a bar. Bro, I promise you, I'm the nicest. It's over. Everything I spit, priceless. Bro, listen. It's a wrap. I say if you asking who's the greatest, is for sure it's me. I came in the game and spoke my mind till they noticed me. Y'all be saying all this lunacy in unison like Jodeci. That's KC and JoJo. Canelo fighting Bivol was a no-no. Couldn't stay up like a no-dose. Landed one power shot and tried to take a photo. Bivol was right back on him. Listen, oh my gosh. I said Bivol was right back on him. You shouldn't have fought Bivol. That was a no-no. Now your fans crying and singing. That's KC and JoJo. I said they singing like JoJo. The singer, the female singer. Man, where y'all at? Y'all getting cooked. Y'all getting cooked. I said, you fighting Bivol was a no-no. You try to land a couple power shots, load up, then pause and take a photo, and Bivol was right back on it. Now your fans is crying, singing like KC and JoJo or the singer JoJo. You should have hit Bivol with a low blow. You try to bust up his arms. Bro, I said fighting Bivol was a no-no. You try to load up on every shot, pause and take a photo. And Bivol was right back on it. Now your fans is singing like KC and JoJo or that one singer JoJo. Should have hit Bivol with a low blow. Even Bono. Listen, I'm doing this pro bono, no promo. Even Bono. You should have hit Bivol with a low blow. Bro, I'm a kid. Bro, I promise you it's over for y'all. I said, listen. I said I'm doing this with no promo. Even Bono. You should have hit Bivol with a low blow. Bro, you needed something that night. You should have disqualified yourself. You look horrible. And you like, Andre, you're a horrible fight, bro. Horrible performance. Horrible. Bro, your performance was horrible. Mr. Riviera, Canelo was a mental peasant in there with Bivol. Wow. The money keep coming in. I'm forever paid in this game. Canelo fans, shout out to Terrence. Listen, I'm gonna smoke him like Bud. That's Terrence. Listen, I said we got a $5 from Terrence. Shout out to Terrence. I'm gonna smoke him like Bud. That's Terrence. That's, man, come on, bro. Y'all better stop playing. I said we got a super chat, $5. Shout out to Terrence. I'm gonna smoke him like Bud. That's Terrence Crawford. I'm raw with words. I spit proverbs. Listen, I said Crawford, raw with words. Spit proverbs when oh my, you see how I put this stuff together? Bro, I promise you, my mental capacity is something different. I don't even know how to freestyle, bro. But I could write my ass off. Listen, I said we got a super chat from Terrence. Smoke him like Bud, that's Terrence. Crawford, raw with words. Spit proverbs when, man, bro, block Marlon. You a bum. You a bum. Get him out of here. Canelo fans were in the fight hype comments calling Ward a hater. Looky. If you say anything other, he said, if you say anything other than Canelo's the greatest, then you're a hater to them. Shaking my head. Bro, everybody type bum. We got another bum to get up out of here. I said we got a $5 from Terrence. Smoke him like Bud, that's Terrence Crawford, raw with words, spit proverbs. Bro, everybody type bum. Bum bashing. I said I'm from the Bay. I like hella dumb action. These dudes on the net be tough acting, tenacting. Canelo got pieced up. I could understand if Canelo had a quasi-competitive fight. Bro, you are supposed to be the face of boxing, literally. And you lost, and now your fans are reduced to rubble. Y'all in trouble. Man, the gemstones is Flintstones, Fred and Barney Rubble. Listen, I said gemstones like Flintstones. That's Fred and Barney Rubble. You in trouble. Now your fans, since you got exposed and blown up, been reduced to rubble. It's over. You guys saying all this weight. Andre Ward also talked about the weight excuses, right? It's funny how a lot of these racist Canelo fans, when it's a black fighter like Wilder, and he says anything, and he don't accept defeat like how you want him to accept it. You're like, oh, come on, Wilder, just get over it. You lost. Fury beat ya. He whooped ya. But now it's Canelo dared to be great. No, listen, slow it down. I just dissed you. The Chupapi Muñeños, they saying Canelo dared to be great, but I'm going to switch it. Canelo, he tried it. He took a gamble with fate. Listen, I say y'all fake. Y'all saying Canelo dared to be great, but he took a gamble, rolled the dice. He chose his fate. Bro, he chose his fate. He did nothing different than any other fighter that laces him up, including journeyman. You went in there, you signed up, you showed up, and got beat up. That's a journeyman does that. So you get credit for having the heart in front of people. Bro, Top Rank, they got a bunch of cards, and the A-side dude is like molly-whopping whoever the other person is, right? That's what Canelo did nothing. Bro, it's going to be a long ride. It's going to be a journeyman. Canelo showed up, fought Bivol, looked like a journeyman. Listen, I said, I'm going to hit y'all with a gentleman 30, man. I'm going to do him dirty, man. This is going to be a long road back. It's going to be a journeyman. Canelo hopped in the ring with Bivol, looked like a journeyman. Oh my gosh, bro. Listen, I said, I'm about to hit y'all with a gentleman 30, man. I'm about to do him dirty, man. It's going to be a long road back. It's going to be a journey, man. Canelo hopped in the ring with Bivol, looked like a journeyman. That's a bar. Bro, that's a bar. I said a long road back. It's going to be a journey, man. Canelo hopped in the ring with Bivol, looked like a journeyman. Bro, oh my gosh. Y'all should have navigated the money. Bro, it's a long road back. It's going to be a journeyman. Canelo hopped in the ring with Bivol, looked like a journeyman. Bro, he barely won any rounds. Mike Tyson fought 1 million guys in his first year, and they won the same amount of rounds. None. Y'all talking about? Oh, but he dared to be great. Bro, why? Because he got red hair and freckles? That's why he dared to be great? Bro, he dared to get 8. My man Bivol, he had to put Canelo on that plate. Listen, y'all said Canelo dared to be great. He dared to be 8. Bivol put him on that Russian plate. Y'all talking about? Dared to be great. Bro, I applied for 1,000 fights, got turned down when I first started. Y'all didn't say, oh, Ego dared to be great. You say your channel suck. Your channel suck, do better. Y'all didn't say, oh, Ego, he applied and failed. Bro, no one cares about the failure. The failure is going to happen along the way. It's how you bounce back from it. Shout out to Don Vaughn. Cherry Canelo. He said Canelo cherry picked his career to look good. Word. Bro. Bivol put him on that Russian plate. Is that simple? Bivol turned up.
So I didn't know, and I was unsure
at performance versus anything to do with the upset.
Yeah, size definitely has something to do with it. But here's the problem that I have. Here's the problem that I have with people saying that, you know, oh, the weight's too much. He's got to go back down, you know, and we should just give him credit for trying to be great. Mm-hmm. Yes and no. Like Canelo deserves the credit for going up in weight. No doubt about it. Give him credit. He took that leap. He took that. Even if he did miscalculate, thought it was going to be an easier night. The point is
he thought it was going to be an easier night. Miscalculation. Exactly. Andre Ward.
To fight. And he got in there with a bigger dude again. He did it with Kovalev, and he did it again with Bivol. You got to give him credit for that. But
man, what the hell? Oh, they wildin', bro.
We can't praise him when he beats Kovalev and talk about how great he is and talk about how nobody else is doing what he's doing and the risk he's taking. Oh my God. And then when he falls short, give him a soft place to fall.
Oh! Bro, he said we can't say he dared to be great and all this about the weight, but then when he mopped up Kovalev and everybody praised him and said, oh, he's a mercenary, he's knocking out people, and then now when it doesn't work out, give him a soft place to fall. Oh my, Andre Ward is a genius. Which in turn, since I said the same thing, it makes me a genius. Y'all trying to give Canelo a soft place to fall. But that's not gonna work at all. Bro, I love how he phrased that. The Fight Hype interview is pinned to the comments. Go watch it. He said, now you want to give him a soft play. You just said he was the destroyer, crushed the Kovalev, and now you lost, and now you saying nah.
We got to keep it. You can't have it both ways.
Who says that? You can't have it both ways. Bro, this sound exactly like the stuff I've said. Bro, tell me I don't always say that. I said the walls are closing in for Canelo. You can't have it both ways. Dre Ward said you can't have it both ways. I must be the greatest.
You can't hedge your bets. You can't say, well, I'm gonna take this leap, but if I'm unsuccessful, it was just the weight was too much. Yeah, the weight was probably too much. And it wasn't just the weight. It was you fought the wrong guy. This guy wasn't there to lay down. He wasn't intimidated by the moment.
Bro, is this not everything I've been saying? He said he wasn't intimidated in the moment. He wasn't afraid of you. You can't just rely and hedge your bet and fall on the weight excuse.
By you as a fighter, he took your best shot and he hit you back in the mouth. That's just what happened.
Oh my gosh, Andre Ward is cooking. He took your best shot and he hit you back in the mouth. I love it.
That just be what it is. We can't begin to take away, because now we start to take away from Bivol's performance and what he did and the kind of fighter he was when we just say, oh, it's just the weight. It wasn't the weight with Kovalev. It wasn't too much then, but it's too much of Bivol.
Oh my God. Dre, why you doing this? Why you doing this on the Fight Hype, bro? Dre said it wasn't too much weight with the Kovalev, but it was with Bivol. It's over, bro. Bro, it's over. Bro, this is the validation coming from a guy who fought no one. Block him. That was just pure stupidity. I wish I would spend more than a couple seconds on you. Block him. Bro, it wasn't too much weight for Cole. Who else said that? Dre is out here filleting. Bro, and everything he's saying is true.
And they're also, and I'm talking about just media in general, they're putting out videos, you know, of Kovalev sparring heavyweights.
He meant Canelo. He meant Canelo.
There's videos that constantly get put out of Kovalev fighting heavyweights. Excuse me, Canelo sparring heavyweights.
Right.
Bro, that is an amazing point. I didn't even say that point. See, I don't take credit if I didn't do it. Andre Ward dropped a Jimmy Jim. They keep putting out videos of Canelo sparring heavyweights. Remember when Canelo, he had I remember either him or Frankie Sanchez, one of them was wearing blue. They have videos of Canelo sparring Frankie Sanchez, and this is not the first time. They say he's sparring heavyweight. Now we relying on the weight excuse. No, you can't have it both ways. That's an amazing point.
and we promoted. Oh my God, I mean, and apparently the dudes he's sparring with the heavyweight, he's dealing with them with ease. So we can't begin to make too much of a big deal about the weight. When you're willing to go up and down, you got to take that. That comes with the territory. If you miscalculate and you come up short, you should get the credit. Give Canelo credit for taking those risks. But bro, beyond that, you cannot give him a soft place to fall because
Bro, I told you I'm the prodigal son of boxing. You cannot give him a soft place to fall. My words specifically, and I even tweeted this. I said, if you take the buzzer beater, Kobe Bryant, if he takes the game-winning shot, you got to live with the results. That is, in essence, exactly what Andre Ward is saying. He just phrased it in his words, used his vernacular. And I actually like that a lot. He said you can't give him a soft place to fall. Bro, I said this. If Kobe Bryant is with the Lakers and the team is down, you need this 3-point or you'll lose the game. Kobe Bryant, he's clutch. He's going to take that shot. Rest in peace to Kobe and Gigi and everyone on the helicopter. Kobe's going to take the shot. He's a killer. That's his mentality. But in that comes this. You take the game, you put the game in your hands. Is the basketball, you say, coach, inbound the ball, pass it to Kobe, give me the shot. The ball's in your hands. 4, 3, 2. Your seconds are on the clock. Kobe, pull up. 3. You live with the results. If it goes in, you're a hero. Everyone loves you. Swish. You the man. Buzzer beater. Classic highlight reel on ESPN. You made Sports Center. If you airball it, if you brick it, you too must live with those results. It's that simple. That's basically what Andre Ward is saying as well. So as you guys can see, great minds think alike. Maybe it's a Bay Area thing. He's from the Bay, I'm from the Bay. I don't know. But it makes a whole lot of sense to me. If you take the game-winning shot, you must live with the results, good or bad. You can't say, oh, but why'd you pass me the ball? You asked for the ball. You're Kobe Bryant. You're Michael Jordan. You're LeBron James. You're Magic Johnson. You're Larry Bird, whoever. You're whoever you are, JJ Redick, Ray Allen. And then you mad because they passed you the ball and you wanted the ball and you mad because you bricked. Get better.
The thing. If Shakur Stevenson goes up to 130 and gets clipped by Jamel Herring or Oscar Valdez, do you think those same things are going to be said about him?
No.
Oh!
If Terrence Crawford goes up to 154 and fights somebody and falls short, do you think the same things are going to be said about him?
No.
When Floyd Mayweather, who is really probably was a 140 pounder.
Dre he dropping too much science on y'all. He said Floyd really 140 pounder. For real. And he is.
Really probably was a 140 pounder, campaigned at 147, went up to 154 and fluctuated. Nobody talked about the weight disadvantages that he was under throughout his career and age, but let's just talk weight since we're talking weight. He went up and fought Marcos Maidana, who is a monster, even if you guys are the same size and you looking eye to eye, but Floyd was way smaller than Marcos Maidana, and they wanted Floyd to lose so bad and nobody wanted to acknowledge the weight. And then I can go on and on. This is not just this. I'm just naming 2 or 3
Oh my God. He said war going in. Absolutely.
people right now. So my whole thing in boxing is this. People say, oh, you don't like Canelo? No, I don't have a problem with Canelo. I have no history with Canelo. The media and fans, they made up a whole thing about a rivalry that never existed. But I'm going to be honest and I'm going to tell the truth. And if I get penalized for telling the truth, then go ahead and bring the penalty. But I got to be honest about what I'm seeing. And then I'm also going to speak about the double standards that have been in boxing for as long as I've been around, and it's going to probably be around long after I'm gone. Those are the things that need to be addressed and talked about.
Oh my God, bro! Y'all better go to Fight Hype. Check that interview out. This man is he's schooling y'all. He's schooling y'all. But ironically enough, he's saying literally verbatim a lot of the same stuff identically to what I said. The double standards, talking about Floyd. I mean, what are we talking about? We got a $3 Cash App. Listen, let's get the likes up or let's get the cash up. My time is money. Thank you. Floater culture. Gervonta is smaller than Mario Barrios, and he gave him that work. Man, perfect example. See, bro, Mario Barrios looked this big, Tank looked this big, and then when Tank heads into the Barrios fight, you have some of the fans, and they're like, oh, he's gonna get clipped, because they see the height difference, and they see how big Barrios looks, and he looked like he in a different weight division. Then they have all this faith that Barrios is gonna clip him, and then when it doesn't work, and then he gets stopped in the fight, then they say Tank fought a bum. You see how these racists do, and some of them are part of Canelo's racist fans. You dig me? This is what Dre Ward is basically touching on as well. Floyd Mayweather, he fought Maidana. I used the example of Canelo and Floyd. I used the example of Cotto and Floyd. He actually used the Cotto Floyd too. De La Hoya. You have a lot of these Canelo fans and old media fans, and what they'll do is say that all these guys will knock out Floyd, for example, just using Floyd as an example. Floyd would get destroyed by Maidana before the fight. De La Hoya, Cotto, Canelo. And then when Floyd is Floyd and Floyd does as Floyd does and Floyd does as Floyd do, then Floyd cherry picked him. Floyd fought bums, just like they do with Tank Davis. When Tank was going in there with Barrios and now Rolly, people are saying, oh, this is an easy fight and all that. Bro, Keith Thurman didn't stop Mario Barrios at 147, and that was Barrios' first fight at 147. And Keith Thurman is a notable puncher. Tank stopped him at 140. Andre Ward also brought up a brilliant point with Shakur. If Shakur moved up and fought a bigger Jamel Herring and fought Oscar Valdez, who actually moved up before him and had trouble making weight and stuff, Fintermean, and if he got clipped up and lost to him, who would be saying Shakur dared to be great? Ask yourself these questions. So it's all starting to come together, and the picture is coming in focus, and the racist old media fraternity, they're now being found out. And it's not that they just now got found out, it's that they're being put on Front Street and they don't like it. Bro, how many people would say if Oscar Valdez leaned Shakur and knocked him out like Berchelt, who would say Shakur dared to be great and all this other stuff? Shout out to my boy, my youngin' Isaiah. To answer your question, nobody. Bro, Thurman is bigger than Tank. Thurman fights at 47. Barrios' first fight was at 47. Thurman hurt but couldn't stop Barrios. Tank stopped him, and he only had one. It wasn't at his first fight at 140, to be honest. I don't remember him fighting at 140 before. So where's all this Canelo dared to be great? Canelo dared to do what any other fighter does. Sign on the dotted line, lace him up. Another reason that I continue to tell y'all, I don't feel sorry for Canelo specifically, because he has more leverage in boxing than just about anyone not named Floyd Mayweather. So you literally have an ability and leverage and power that no other fighter in boxing really has. Active fighters. No one has that authority to have Showtime Network bidding for you, have DAZN bidding for you. So why would I feel sorry when it doesn't work out? That's boxing. You're either gonna win or you're gonna lose. Why would I treat Canelo any different than anybody else? See, this is y'all fault. Y'all put Canelo in this position. And all that, like, oh, you hate Canelo stuff. Andre Ward just said it. He said, I have no history with Canelo. I don't hate him. I don't have nothing. I actually have a video of Andre Ward praising Canelo, saying, hey, he's a young man. He put a country on his back. He's a good fighter. I like him. I actually made a recent Andre Ward Canelo video, and I put that same clip that I have, my footage, in there, so you guys can check that out. So the Canelo Chupapi Muñeños, they want to turn this into everybody hates Canelo because they're analyzing his fight. That's ridiculous. If Wilder loses, we analyze his fight. If Canelo loses, we analyze his fight. Whoever loses tomorrow, Charlo Castano, we analyze that. Canelo happened to be the guy that was pegged as the fighter of the millennium and, you know, fighter of the year, trainer of the year combination, pound for pound #1. And the Canelo fans, they're telling you don't talk about him. So it was okay to talk about Canelo as the face of boxing when he was winning. But at the first sign of distress, or the first, like, just imagine being this tight, having this mentality. Let's say you are a 911 operator, right? Your job is to remain calm because that other person on the other line needs to remain calm. So let's say you're a dispatcher, like a 911 dispatch operator or whatever, right? Somebody calls in and all your calls at the call center have been very mild. That's Canelo's recent career. All your calls at the call center have been very mild, right? Like, oh, hey, somebody took my parking space. Just meaningless, like, you know, minuscule things here and there. And then the first time you get a call where there's like an active shooter or something extreme, and it stresses you out, you quit. That's a sign of your character. When the calls were coming into the call center and all the calls at the call center were very minuscule, minor, small thing, fender bender, and someone calls 911, you can handle it, right? But the first time there's something that's extreme and it pushes the boundaries and forces you as a 911 dispatcher to have to use your training and remain calm under duress or distress, right? And you can't handle it. You can't handle it. And you're like, oh, this job's too much. And, you know, you start ripping out your hair and you put your 2 weeks in. Then you weren't meant for that job because you can't hack it. That's the Canelo fans right now. We'll see what Canelo decides to do, but at least a lot of the Canelo fans, that's y'all right now. The Canelo's had green pastures, smooth sailing since at least the Golovkin fight. You know, Jacobs had a couple problems. Caleb Plant, Saunders, maybe little things here and there. You know what I'm saying? But the fight never really got away from him. The Bivol fight was something different. The Bivol fight was something more sinister. Bivol was beating Canelo down and backing him up and embarrassing him and bullying him. The very first sign of distress, now they want to quit the call center. Ain't that something? And then this is the same Canelo base that has their dibs and jabs at every other, especially black fighters. Let's be very transparent. But takes their digs and jabs at everybody else. Like, oh, Wilder's weak. He lost the first fight and all this and that and blah, blah, blah. Right? But if you like Wilder, a lot of Canelo's base will call you Wilder lovers, or you're riding him, or you're on his nuts, and, you know, these types of things. Right? But ironically enough, even the deepest, darkest Wilder fan, right? How many of them really told Deontay Wilder to not fight Tyson Fury a second and third time? Meanwhile, again, the Canelo, people want to see Canelo in a good fight. All right. He wasn't in a good fight. He was in a good, great performance, and he got slaughtered. Now is your chance to show your true character, right? Canelo fans is checked out. Some of them are jumping ship. Oh, I like David Benavidez anyway. Wait. So listen how fake boxing fans can be. When David Benavidez, I was telling the world of boxing that I want to see Canelo David Benavidez. It's a massive fight. Some of these same fans were saying, F you, David Benavidez will get slaughtered. He's really not that good. He's not ready, right? Now that Canelo lost, some of the Chupapi Muñeño Canelo fans, the man fans, have now jumped ship, and then they just went to David Benavidez or Castano if he wins tomorrow or whoever, right? Others are pleading and begging with Canelo Alvarez to not fight Bivol again and to just look past him, fight a 40-year-old Triple G. Bro, this is by far one of the weakest and most toxic fan bases in all of boxing that have no courage and no faith. And again, a lot of the Canelo fans were quick to call Andre Ward names, quick to call Floyd Mayweather a runner, quick to call a Cuban fighter like Edislandi Lara a marathon track star. But I made a video about it. If you look at the behind the scenes that rematch room did for the Canelo Bivol fight before the 12th round, so right after the 11th, they're going into the 12th and final. Eddie Reynoso literally told Canelo to take 2 shots and move. Show the best of yourself. 2 shots and keep moving. 2 shots and moving. He says, this guy's bigger than you. You can't knock him out. Bro, Canelo's brand has taken a major hit, period. You can't make a career of calling Mayweather boring, Lara boring, saying you'll never fight Willie Monroe. At one time, Canelo's team and management said Billy Joe Saunders, after the Lemieux, probably his best career win, said he was boring and unpleasing to watch. And then when the one time in recent memory, at least since Triple G, right, where things aren't going your way, some of the Canelo fans are seriously saying, don't fight Bivol again. His trainer telling him to run and hit and listen to the advice. Like, bro, you can't be all warm-blooded and macho man and machista and machismo and prideful and things when you're winning, and then when it's not going your way, you tuck your tail. That's never a good thing, bro. Canelo, when he slaughtered Billy Joe Saunders' eye, and he was like, "Viva Mexico, cabrones!" and everything's good. Now the day after the Bivol fight, he playing $10,000 hand poker or whatever, drinking, looking miserable and swollen. That's not a good look. He wearing glasses to the post-fight press conference. That's not a good look. He lying, saying he won, but wearing glasses. He not doing English interviews. Bro, why so many demeanor shifts if you really truly believe you won? Bivol didn't wear no glasses in his post-fight. Bivol didn't revert to like he was never really doing that many English interviews, but he did do a couple. He didn't like switch up. So if you like, bro, why make these? You got to look at body language and these types of things. Why make these switches if you really in your heart of all heart believe you won? And some of the same Canelo fans, they laughed at Jermell Charlo in the Tony Harrison fight. I was there in New York because Jermell Charlo cried. They were laughing. I was there. So I put up the video. And Charlo was like crying. He's like, man, I hate losing, or whatever. And the Canelo fans, that's what I'm saying. Exactly. God don't like ugly. You can't run amok throughout boxing and dish it out, but you can't take it. And the sad part is, I've always respected Canelo as a fighter. I still respect him as a fighter, but I never pegged him as a front runner. I always looked at Kovalev like, he looked like a front runner. What is a front runner, you ask? A front runner is like just that. When you're in the lead, everything's cool. When you meet challenges and adversity, you don't always rise to the occasion. And we've seen plenty of people like that. Now, Canelo, that's why I said this is the worst outcome for him, because I never even looked at Canelo People say I hate Canelo and all this goofy stuff. I never looked at Canelo as a front runner. I just thought he was a good fighter, and I knew there was challenges out there for him, but that was it. Now I'm looking at Canelo like, if you can dish it out, and when you're winning, and then when you lose, you look bad, and you doing all these other things. That's crazy. That's crazy. You know what I mean? But now I'm really looking at Canelo as like a front runner. I truly am. Because like, look how he's acting. He's switching up his whole demeanor. He said Bivol laughing like Zangief. So Canelo has a lot of questions to answer in the near future. And it's going to be exciting to see how it all plays out. Give Canelo a break. This situation out of his, because block him. I'm not giving anyone a break. You going to get broke up. Get him out of here too. Bro, see all this crying. All these dudes in here crying. They all in here crying like, oh, look, this is the Chupapi Muñeños. Bro, you guys appointed and anointed Canelo as the face of boxing, and now they begging me to not talk about Canelo. It's not gonna happen, bro. I'm talking about what the fan. Okay, I could understand if I was putting out the content and it had 0 views. My analytics are through the roof. Why would I stop talking about anything if there's this? So that's why I don't even care about fans. I don't care about these Canelo fans or whoever. If you don't care about the channel, why would I care about you? So I'm talking about things that is resonating with someone because the numbers reflect that. You are telling me, hey, even though you're making money and the viewership's there, the audience retention is crazy, I can't bear and stomach it. I can't dare to listen to it, even though they do listen to it because they in the comments. Block Wickety Split. They listening to it in the comment and they saying don't do it. Bro, this is by far probably the most toxic fan base in all of boxing currently. That's like going to McDonald's and they sell 10 million billion burgers a day, and then you say, oh, look at y'all flipping burgers, selling 1 million a day, ha. What? I'm a YouTuber. I am a YouTube content creator. You don't go into McDonald's and then attempt to ridicule them for flipping burgers, making French fries, salting the fries, stuff that McDonald's does, making some chicken nuggets. But these Chupapi Muñeños, they telling me to stop. So if you go to McDonald's and then they come out with a new burger and everybody's buying that new burger off the shelf and they're having a difficult time keeping it in stock. Remember when Popeyes came out with the chicken sandwich? It was like new. And people was like shooting and fighting and looting to try to get this. And they're like, yeah, can I get 1 chicken sandwich, please? They was at the drive-thru and they're like, oh, we're out of stock on the chicken sandwich. And they're like, oh, this some bullshit. I drove 20 miles for the chicken sandwich. Y'all ain't got no sandwiches. I'll wait. And they're like, no, sir, we are out of the Popeyes chicken sandwich. It's a brand new chicken sandwich. Bro, y'all remember when Popeyes came out with the chicken sandwich and they couldn't keep them in stock? Bro, they were fist fighting over the Popeyes chicken. Popeye done chicken right. Bro, listen. They were fist fighting over them chicken sandwiches. Y'all remember that? It was right before the pandemic. That's like you going to Popeyes and they selling this chicken sandwich and they can barely keep it in stock. And you're like, yeah, look at you, Popeyes look at y'all selling them chicken sandwiches. You live at home with your mom. That's what the Canelo fans are saying to me. Yeah, you live in your mom's basement. Yeah, make some more chicken, motherfucker. Like, okay, I'm a YouTube content creator creating content about boxing is called Boxing Ego. They try to roast me. Yeah, look at him on this YouTube thingamajig, talking boxing, getting these views and super chats. Dummy. How you gonna get them super chats? You think you cool like that? Talking about Canelo. He pay your bills though. Oh my gosh, bro. Yeah. You wouldn't have nothing if it wasn't for no Canelo video. Like, all right, bro, whatever. We doing the watch party for Charlo Castano, if that makes y'all happy, tomorrow. But anyway, it's not gonna change. I'm gonna do more Canelo videos. Bro, I'm gonna do Affinity Canelo videos. I promise you, I'm in NorCal right now. I'm gonna do, right when I get off, I'm gonna do another Canelo video. And then another one. I'm doing sets and reps like I'm at the gym. I'm doing sets and reps of Canelo videos. Now what? They're like, yeah, you would have nothing in your bank account. Nothing in the checking and saving if you didn't talk about Canelo. Bro, these dudes is going crazy because Canelo got whooped. Bro, I'm DJ Khaled, another one. Somebody said Ego got his viewership higher than DAZN pay-per-view viewership. You might not be lying, bro, because my viewership been hitting. We be, you know what I'm saying? I ain't doing it. Bro, I'm going to do a Google 1,000 Canelo videos in a row. 1,000. Get over it. There's so much to break down. I'm not going to stop. And we got, look, they sending me $25 cash apps to talk more. They like to talk. Listen, when they hate, donate. We got a $25 cash app. I know it's pretty. It's so pretty. Jeremy Murphy, man, thank you for the entertainment. $25 in the cash app. Bada boom, bada bing. I said it's bada boom, bada bing. Listen, for the last 6 to 8 years, the Canelo fans ran amok. You can deal with this for 6 to 8 weeks, 6 to 8 days, whatever I decide. Y'all said all this stuff. Now you blaming Canelo didn't eat the meat. Bro, Canelo, his fans always have an excuse. Fail a drug test. It's the meat. I shouldn't have ate the meat. He don't fail a drug test, but he failed the Bivol test. And they like, man, you should have been back on the meat. Bro, get these Beyond Meat, meatless, meat-eating Canelo fans. Get them, bro, you gotta go. You're not a boxing fan, bro. You're not a boxing fan. Listen, he failed a drug test. They say it's the meat. He failed a Bivol test and get whooped and mopped up, mop and glow. Clear, and I shocked the globe by mop and glow. Bro, he failed a Bivol test. They say, hey, man, he was vegan, though. He was eating too many plants. Bro, I'm gonna step on the Canelo fans like ants. The stuff they saying is a bunch of I can't stand. So he fails a drug test. They say it's the meat. He fights Bivol, and then it's defeat. I'm so confused. Listen, I'm so confused. This I can't stand. He just beat Caleb Plant, and then they said he lost the fight because he kept eating plants. That's a bar. Listen, I said this is some ish I can't understand. Listen, this is some that I can't understand. He just beat Caleb Plant. Now they said he failed the Bivol. But listen, this is some ish that I can't understand. He just beat Caleb Plant. Now they said he lost the Bivol because he ate too many plants. That's a bar, bro. Y'all know I'm the man. Bro, I told you, I'll destroy it. Bro, they should have put me on Kendrick album. I promise you. I'll destroy your favorite rapper. Listen, I said the Canelo Chupapi Muñeños, they saying a bunch of ish that I can't understand. He just beat Caleb Plant, lost to Bivol. They said it was because he ate a plant. That's a bar. That's a bar, bro. Bro, get these dudes. He fails the drug test, it's the meat. Loses the Bivol test, lack of meat. Bro, get these dudes out of here. He beat Caleb Plant, then start eating plants, and then they saying he lost because he ate the plant. Then he ain't the man. Listen, I said he beat Caleb Plant. Then they say he lost to Bivol because he ate the plants. He ain't the man. Oh my gosh, bro. Bro, I said Showtime offers you a deal. You took the zone. You played your hand. He beat Caleb Plant. Then they said he lost to Bivol because he ate the plants. He ain't the man. Oh my gosh. Listen. Oh my God, bro. I will spaz on y'all. I will spaz on you. I'm gonna make this. I'm gonna make for sure this is your worst year of your whole life. I'm gonna make sure of that, bro. Listen, y'all be snitching. Y'all be the first ones to take the stand. Listen, this is a Chupapi Muñeño diss. I say y'all be snitching like Tekashi. Y'all be the first ones to take the stand. He fought Caleb Plant. Then he lost to Bivol. They said it was because he ate the plant. Then you ain't the man. Listen. Oh my gosh, bro. Hold on. I'm about to do it to him. Listen, I said the Chupapi Muñeños. They like Tekashi. They probably be the first to take the stand. He fought Caleb Plant, lost to Bivol. They said it was because he ate the plant. You ain't the man. Oh my gosh. Bro, I'm about to fillet these dudes. The way I play these dudes. The way I came in the game and paid my dues. Listen, I said I made the news. Listen, I made the news. Came in the game and played the dude. Oh my God. I said you can't play this dude. I came in the game and paid my dues. I made the news. Stop playing with me, bro. Canelo, there's always an excuse. Drug test the meat, beat Caleb Plant, then he ate plants, and then he lost to Bivol because there's lack of meat. Bro, get this Beyond Meat dude out to sport then. He don't know. Bro, what can he eat? Bro, listen. Bro, the Chupapi Muñeños, let me know what Canelo can eat to win a fight and make it to the fight. Like Terrence Crawford said, focus on your fight before you don't make it to your fight. He ate the meat, he didn't make it to the fight. Listen, come on, bro. Y'all know I'm right. Listen to me. What can Canelo eat? Can he eat a Whopper? Remember, what's this from? It's like, there's a lot of sodium in that. Can I eat the pickle? Can I eat the pickle? Is that okay with you? What movie is that from? Can Canelo eat the pickle? Is that okay? Can Canelo eat the pickle? It's always an excuse. He ate Whataburger. He ate Fat Burger. He had some Raisin Canes. He was in Vegas and ate the Raisin Canes. Bad boys, absolutely. Can I eat the pickle? Bro, what can, listen, why don't y'all be Canelo's indentured servant and slave? Why don't you, hey, why don't you become Canelo's chef and indentured servant? Since y'all know what he need to be eating. Y'all could have made this so much simpler. It could have all been so simple. He said tofu turkey. Bro, get Beyond Meat Canelo out of here. They say he should. And then, bro, the Canelo Chupapi Muñeño, this is how stupid they are. You guys are all complaining about things he controlled. Like Erickson Lubin lost to Fundora. He can't control that man is 6'7". That's beyond Lubin's control. There's nothing Lubin could have did to control that. All the stuff y'all complaining, oh, why did he fight? Bivol was too big. He picked Bivol. He picked him. But it's because he was vegan. He picked veganism. He chose to stop eating meat. Bro, this is all. So either way, you lost. You ain't beat Lamont Peterson. What, bro? I never said he was a bum. That's y'all. Nah, I don't think he's a bum. But y'all complaining about stuff Canelo chose. You chose Bivol instead of Showtime and PBC's offering. But then now, he fought the guy who was too big. No, oh well, that's what you chose. You stopped eating meat, and then they said he was weak because he didn't eat the meat. You chose to be a vegan. So what's next in boxing from the Chupapi Muñeños? He lose to Bivol again. It's the sparring partner's fault. What else are y'all gonna say? Oh man, he had Roger in there and Kevin. Roger and Kevin was sparring him, didn't give him the good sparring. Bro, y'all gonna start blaming the sparring partners for him losing. Y'all pathetic. Y'all are pathetic. Bro, they gonna start blaming his sparring partners for Canelo losing just so he don't have to get blamed. You blaming sparring partner. They looking for any bro. Y'all need to be detectives because y'all be searching and combing through anything to try to find an excuse for the fighters you want. Y'all be looking through, come hell or high water. Y'all be looking through weeds and tumbleweed and grass and magnifying glass. Ooh. He ate the meat. He ate the plants. Oh. Bro, y'all just be finding anything. Canelo had jock itch. He didn't have sex. Then he didn't abstain from sex. Like, bro, that's all his choice. He didn't have a good camp. Like, bro, what are we doing? The global Nello Nation meltdown is something to definitely watch. Bro, they he took an Uber and the Uber was driving too fast, so he lost to Bivol. What? This is absurd. This is bro, they blaming the Uber that took him to the MGM T-Mobile. Bro, they blaming the Uber driver. The Uber was hitting them corners too fast, made Canelo spill his yak. What? Now they trying to say Canelo beats Bivol at 68. Bivol said he don't even know if he can make 68. So there's that. Bro, what if Canelo loses at 68? Then it's really a wrap. You gonna look, cause what are you gonna say then? What are you gonna say? What are the Canelo fans gonna say if he fights y'all making it worse for yourself? I'm just trying to tell you. You're making it worse for yourself. If he loses at 168, what's the excuse? What are you gonna say? You're undisputed at 68. What are you gonna say? Oh, he made me come down and weight too fast. What is the next? What's the next pivot? What's the next pivot move? Bivol aged him out. Like, what are we? They're the same age. Bro, that's another fact that no one else is talking. Leave it to the king of boxing talk to tell y'all. Hey, y'all got to get the likes up. Y'all hating. If we don't get a certain amount of likes per 30 minutes, y'all hating. Man, y'all hating big. Either y'all hating or you two hating. Which one is it? Y'all got to get the likes up. We've been stuck at this likes for a minute. I know y'all want to have fun, right? Bro, Canelo fans, y'all sound pathetic. They blaming Jamba Juice. Like, Jamba Juice? What Jamba Juice got to do with what Bivol was doing? Jamba Juice? Hey, I got your Cash App, Murphy. Thank you. Murphy sent $25 in the Cash App. Bro, they blaming Jamba Juice. Canelo in the Jamba Juice. The Jamba Juice excuse. He went to Jamba Juice and made his tum-tum hurt. All right, bro. But Canelo fans ain't got the same energy when Wilder lose, when Lubin lose, if Shakur would have lost to Valdez. Oh, okay. Listen, the Canelo fans, all y'all had to do is listen to the king of boxing talk. That's Boxing Ego. And then y'all would have been all right. When Canelo was doing interviews, instead of saying who's Jamal Charlo fought and who's Benavidez fought and You're a horrible fighter. A horrible fighter. Like, instead of doing all that, you should have just kept it real. And then when they said, hey, fight David Benavidez, it's a great fight. The world want to see it. Why don't you want to fight David Benavidez? You should have been like, dangerous. That David's so dangerous. The Zone gonna pay that money. Zone gonna make that fight. Bro, that's what you should have said. You should have kept it real and just said what it was. It said you didn't want to fight the man. Now you lost to somebody else that you should have just dangerous. That David's so dangerous. The Zone gonna pay this money. Zone gonna make that fight. You better, you're not that. Bro, that's all you had to do is keep it real. But the Canelo, Chupapi Muñeño, they didn't want to keep it real. What y'all talking? You should have just said you was scared. If you scared, if you're scared, go to church. You should have just told us what it was. The Zone overpaying you. Dangerous. That David's so dangerous. The Zone gonna pay this money. The Zone gonna make my fight. Bro, you're not, bro, that's all you had to do. The Zone gonna pay my money. Zone gonna make my fight. And then we would have been like, all right, he don't want to fight Benavidez. He ain't ready or whatever. That's all you had to do. You're not gonna... David's dangerous. That David's so dangerous. You should have just kept it real. But you chose to fight Bivol and got broke up. Everybody singing with me. The Zone gonna pay that money. Zone gonna make my fight. You gonna... You're not that. Yeah, bro. Hey, if Canelo would have kept it like MJ, if he would have kept he should have just kept it real. Black Anthony, you a bum. Get these bums out of here. Get him out of here. Bro, only these, oh my, I was about to curse. Only these weak Canelo Chupapi Muñeño fans be watching the video just to complain. Oh, this guy sucks. The Zone gonna make my fight. You're not, bro. And then I wouldn't have to make so many videos. Cause the Canelo fans like, just stop dogging me around. Bro, the Canelo, they begging for mercy. They begging Papi Chulo for mercy. They like, just stop dogging Nello around. Try to tell you. They saying just stop dogging him around. Yeah, this guy sucks. I hate his channel. Bro, don't watch it. The Zone gonna take my money. No. Bro, what? I try to tell you. All I want to say is that Nello don't care about us. Arrow, hell no, finna fight Charlo, never fighting David B. Bro, what? What? That's the Canelo don't really care about us remix. That's the next one. The Canelo don't really care about. Nello don't care about us. You got the Showtime deal and you didn't take it. You should have took it. He said, Arrow, hell no, never fighting Charlo, finna beat David B. I'm never fighting Better B. All I wanna say is that they don't really care about us. Bro, Mike told you. He said, skinhead, redhead. He was talking about Canelo. See, y'all didn't put that together. Bro, that came out the year Canelo was born. He was talking about Canelo. Listen to the lyric. He said, skinhead, redhead, Canelo, going bad. All right, listen to the lyrics, man. He said, skinhead, redhead. And that's Canelo's fans. He was talking about Canelo. I'm trying to tell you. skinhead, redhead, everybody come and allocate one. Bro, all I wanna say is that Nello don't care about it. All I wanna say is that they don't really care about it. Bro, he was talking about Canelo and his fans. Skinhead, bro, listen. Skinhead, redhead, everybody come man, allocate. All I wanna. Oh, I love my job. And this is why I get paid the big bucks, ladies and gents. Canelo, you sure no loss is one. And the fans didn't even want to see Bivol. You could have ran a poll. Bivol, hell no, bro, they could have ran a poll on the Zone. He said, Bivol, hell no, never fighting Darlo. Bro, we could have told you that wasn't the one fight that you should be doing right now. He could have ran the poll. Bivol, hell no, we'd rather have a Charlo, never see a Triple G. What y'all talking about? I'd rather never see a Triple G, bro. How about that? And now they trying to alley-oop Canelo off a ass whooping to a Triple G fight. No. Count me out. I don't care about that. Bivol, hell no, I'd rather see a Charlo. Finna be a David be you never fight a better beat. All I wanna say is that they don't really care about it. All I wanna say is they don't really care about it. Bro, what? 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 You should have just fought who I told you to fight. You did. Canelo, are you okay? Said, Nello, are you okay? Are you okay, Nello? Nello, are you okay? Said, Nello, are you okay? Are you okay, Nello? Nello, are you okay? Are you jealous? Are you okay, Nello? Get up at the button. Are you okay, Nello? Bro, this man said, Nello, are you okay? Nello, are you okay? Said, Nello, are you okay? Are you okay, Nello? Nello, are you okay? Said, Nello, are you okay? Are you okay, Nello? Nello, are you okay? Fighting Bivol, are you okay? Boom, doom, doo, doo, doom, doom, doo, doo, doom, doo, doo, doom, 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 choo, doom, doo, doo, doom, doo, doo, doom. Bro, that you Poppy, bro. Y'all, I told y'all gonna get Chew Poppy, are you okay? Are you okay, Poppy? Chew Poppy, are you okay? Are you jealous? Are you okay, Poppy? Poppy, are you okay? Bro, the Chew Poppy Woo Yayos, are you okay? That's what I'm trying to say. Chew Poppy, are you okay? Are you jealous? Are you okay, Poppy? Bro, what y'all talking about? Chew. I got to be the greatest. Shout out to Alden. Shout out to Alden. The Canelo Man fans is all dead. Bro, the True Pop, they having a hard time stomaching it. God damn this guy. I hate his channel. True Poppy, are you okay? Are you okay, Poppy? Bro, I'm so sorry. Bro, the Chupapi Buyes, they so angry, right? With the result. Chupapi, are you okay? Are you jealous? Are you okay? Bro, they crying it, trying to hide through the pain. This guy sucks. You've been struck by a smooth Bivol. That man said a smooth Bivol. Bivol was looking good in the fight. Let's keep it real, bro. With no facial expression on gang. Bivol. I must break you. Bivol was feeding Canelo. Bro, Canelo was on the ropes, thought it was sweet. He was ouch. Bro, it look like Martin versus Tommy Hearns. Stop playing. Get the lights out. Gang, gang. Canelo fans definitely thought he was a machine. Alden said, you the GOAT, they had it all coming. Bro, of course, play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Face of boxing. Bro, they said he did 130,000, 133,000 on TV. Them ain't no face of boxing numbers. That's the face of failure numbers. Bro, you got the face of failure. That's the ass of boxing. Them numbers. If you supposed to be who you supposed to be, you got the ass of boxing numbers. 133 on TV, and DAZN gonna hide the rest of their numbers, but on TV, 130. Bro, hold on. Hey, y'all know I be talking real fat. Hey, start that cat, bro. Agony of defeat. I'm about to. It's only gonna get worse, bro. It's only gonna get worse. It's only gonna get worse. I promise you. Hey, okay. I know I'm great. If y'all want to know how I know I'm great, say how, ego. Listen, I know I'm great. If y'all want to know, want to know in the comment section how I know I'm great, say how, ego. And I'm gonna tell y'all, man. If y'all want me to tell you how I'm great, say how, ego. I'm gonna tell you. Rashad Smith, Reynoso thought it was an exhibition. Yeah, he thought it was fixed too. Yeah, Bivol fixed him. They say how, ego. All right, I'm not the smartest brother in the world, but I tell you all the time, appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all for the continue to support. I'm just gonna keep, hitting y'all over the head with the real stuff. Would Lennox Lewis beat Tyson Fury if they fought? I would say so, yes. I mean, that's out of nowhere, but I would pick Lennox. All right, look. That's how I know I'm great, y'all. The numbers that came out for Canelo on TV, not including the people that got it on DAZN, because those are private numbers, but the TV where they can actually trace it with Nielsen, Nielsen Media Research or whatever, they can actually track the turn-ins and the stats from Dish and Satellite and DirectTV and all that. They said are 133,000. I know I'm great because why the Boxing Ego watch party do more than that? Bro, look it, dog. Bro, I work by myself. I have no production team. I got all the knowledge. I do all the videos, the graphics, the audio, the everything, the lighting. Bro, how's my Boxing Ego watch party got more numbers than they sold on cable? And it was their fight. And I don't even show the fights. I can't show the fights for obvious reasons. So it's literally just me talking, entertaining. And 5 days ago, as of recording this video, my stream has 217,000. So I got better numbers. Look, you guys, the video's up. Bro, I did better numbers than DAZN. I'm the king, bro. I'm the king. One person. I don't have like Chris Mannix and all these other people and commentate. And peep this, bro. Peep this. Now I'm schooling y'all about business. Hey, I didn't even think about that. That's hilarious. He did literally say that. He said, I told you your analytics did better than their TV numbers. Hey, I thought you were just saying that. I just thought of it right now. You had never lied. Bro, but peep this from a business perspective. I'm one person. I didn't have to pay airfare. I didn't have to pay for a hotel and lodging. I didn't have to pay for food. I didn't have to pay for a suit. I didn't have to pay for, I already have my camera and all that. This is stuff I already have, right? I didn't have to pay for nothing extra that I didn't already acquire years ago or whenever. I don't have 50 million that I have to give to 53 million that I got to give to Canelo. I don't have 12 million, 5 million that I owe to Bivol. Eddie Hearn got to get a cut, blah, blah, blah. So you tell me, like, from a business structure, whose business is more sustainable? A company that has a business model where, and you guys contribute, you know, people send super chats. We got a lot of super chats and cash apps and Zelles and PayPals and blah, blah, blah. And I'm in the comfort of my own home. You see what I'm saying? The Zone, they have overhead. They have expenditures. They have Canelo's ridiculous purse demands that they met trying to compete with PBC. They have to pay for whatever lights and the venue. So you tell me from a business perspective, what is more sustainable when you're spending like the Richard Pryor Brewster's Millions, you know what I mean, movie, where you're just spending money arbitrarily. You're taking a bath. You are hemorrhaging money, period. The Zone is taking a bath on the Canelo Bivol fight. There is no way that was profitable. The undercard, it stank. It stank, Nick. Bro, the undercard stank. It smelled like chitlins. It stank. You have to rent out the venue. You didn't sell out the venue. You didn't beat the Caleb Plant live gate, I can assure you. I have people that went there and they sent me videos, and I can tell from, I've been to T-Mobile and all these venues. I've been at every popping venue, Barclays, T-Mobile, AT&T Stadium, Frisco at the Star. I've been to everyone, the Forum, StubHub. I've covered fights everywhere. You didn't sell out for sure. So between giving Canelo 53 million, Bivol, he ain't got paid yet, but you still owe him. The undercard, it stank. How is that profitable? He said even Montana Love looked bad. Bro, the business, I told you for a while, it don't make sense. The moving like that, like, see, one great thing about me is this. There's a lot of great things, but here's one. I don't compete with nobody. Like, I'm not going, Floyd's in Dubai. I'm not going to start spending a bunch of money to make it look like I got Floyd Mayweather money and dough. I never cared about stuff like that. Like, I'm trying to keep up with the Joneses. That's never even been who I am as an individual. You know what I'm saying? I invest in my brand and my empire and my business and things, hopefully, that'll get me more money in the long run or at some point. I never cared about trying to keep up or, you know, someone got a, I like, if someone get a car, I don't have to get a new car because they got a new car. If I want a new car, then that's when I'll get a new car. You see what I'm saying? If someone got some jewelry or bought this and that, that's what they did. I worry about me. But the Zone, Eddie Hearn always talk about PBC, and then you copy everything they do. And you're not doing it like them. Bro, just look at it. Charlo, Castano, and Boots are all, just hear me out from a business perspective. Charlo, Boots, and Castano are on one card together tomorrow, and it's lit. They're at a venue that probably doesn't cost as much as the T-Mobile Arena, which is a newer venue in the last 8 years, right? The amount that you pay Canelo only would most likely, I don't know everyone's purse, but if I had to take an educated guess, it will pay for the salaries of Charlo, Castano, and Boots, and then some. You see what I'm saying? I highly doubt that Charlo and Castano, they'll make great money, but it's realistic great money. You see what I'm saying? They're not going to get 20 million, 25 million a piece. So you can literally have all them quality fighters in an undisputed, meaningful fight on Showtime, and you're attached to a linear network as opposed to an app, which you got to get sponsors and endorsements and commercials and stuff. and you're newer, you know what I mean? Showtime been around since Mike Tyson used to fight on Showtime, and he don't really fight like that. So the bottom line is you're just splurging for no reason. You know what I'm saying? You spending all this money on Canelo, and this is what I told y'all. Y'all overstated Canelo's star power. He's a good fighter, great fighter, whatever you want to call him. He doesn't promote. He doesn't really promote. I'd rather have Charlo, both of them, than Canelo. And I guarantee you it costs less to have both of them than Canelo. Like, my thing is this. Let's put it in this perspective. Let's say you own a restaurant. I'm going to let y'all pick. What type of restaurant is it? Italian food, Mexican food, Chinese food? What type of food is it? Y'all help me pick this analogy. What type of food is the restaurant? Tacos? Mexican food, soul food. All right, we're going Mexican. We got to rock with the Mexican. Hold on. We got to rock with the Mexican food. All right, some people saying Indian, Jamaican. All right, well, I'm going to rock with Mexican. I've seen the most people voted Mexican, and Mexican food's delicious. Okay, let's say you're going to start a Mexican food restaurant, right? Let's say you could get pollo asado, so you get some chicken, you get carne asada, you get steak, you get pork. For, I'm just going to use square numbers. You can get all that for $5,000. But they also have birria tacos, right? And that's more like a stew. It's like a stewed meat, right? Let's say the birria tacos by itself, to get the meat only, costs $5,000. You could get all these other meats for the same price that you can only get birria tacos only. So if you want to be known, if your Mexican food spot is only known for one taco, then you would go that way. But you're paying all this money for that. So the point is, in a restaurant business, I would imagine you would try to diversify your options. Like, you want beans and rice, you have to get plates and utensils, you have to make sure you got the meat, you want different hot sauces, maybe a couple different, cheese or nopales, cactus, whatever, carrots and jalapenos, different things like that. So the point I'm making is this. Why would you want to spend so much money on one thing? Birria tacos are hella good. Facts. But I'm just saying, you wouldn't want to spend your whole budget on that only when you could get rice, beans, supplies, dishes, silverware, napkins, 3 different types of meat, etc. Right? That's in essence what Zona is doing. Canelo is the specialty dish, you know what I mean? Like, but how much do you want to pay for a specialty dish or ingredient? That's my point. So Canelo would be the birria taco. I'd rather have pollo asado and, el pastor and different steaks and multitudes of things to choose from. But Zona is blowing a large chunk of the budget on one thing. That's ridiculous. Or even another analogy would be an album. If you were signed to a label and they say, here's $1 million, we want to do an album. I can understand you want Kendrick Lamar on your album. I can understand you want J. Cole. But imagine if it took to get both of them on, you'd have to spend $750,000 because they weren't willing to get on your album for free or a lower fee. Then almost all of your budget is being spent on Kendrick Lamar and J. Cole. That's 2 features, and you got to put out a 14-track album. So that doesn't really make sense. If you don't know Kendrick and J. Cole, and I understand you want them on you better get somebody else or do it solo, because it doesn't make sense to spend so much of your budget on one thing. That's my point. That's in essence what Zona is doing. Zona is spending all this money on Canelo, and he's not even promoting the fight. He golfing and you doing all this extra stuff, and he not even, at this point, he not even winning because he just lost. So that, like, honestly, that's why you can't, truth be told, that's why you can't really, if you're a network or somebody with money, you can't like put all your eggs in one basket in boxing, because you don't know what the outcome is going to be. Like, imagine if PBC did that and they put all their eggs in the Erickson Lubin basket. Like, okay, and then he fought Charlo and then got knocked out in the first round. And then he fought Fundora and he got knocked out. So if you built your whole company around Erickson Lubin, all it takes is 2 bad nights and now his stock has dropped, and all your investments into that have now, what's the word? Have all been kind of negated because he faltered and he lost the fight bad. Canelo just lost, like, just put this together. Add how many fights Canelo had on DAZN is about 7. All rough math, about 7. Add how much money they've given him. What did they get back in return? That's how you understand the business of boxing. If you had 7 fights on DAZN and you gave him 40 million, 40 million, 40 million, 3 fights, you gave him $120 million in 3 fights if he was getting 40 million. Then he went to Showtime and made a guaranteed more than he's ever made with Caleb Plant. So DAZN, when he came back, had to offer him even more money because they knew Showtime was looking at him and had just did good business with him. So then you probably had to pay him more. You had to pay him 53 million guaranteed, plus sweeten it up on the pay-per-view side or whatever. You owed 60 million. What did you get for that 50, 60 million? A Canelo loss, his stock has dropped. You couldn't fix the fight. The Triple G fight is in shambles. Bivol, listen, I like the guy. I truly do. I think he's dope, but he's not a star. There's a difference. Bro, Bivol, I checked it. I'm about to destroy y'all. The DAZN curse, exactly. Shout out to Business Brain. Shout out to Tucker Worthington. He said I would hire you. Word. Look, when Bivol, I didn't, full disclosure, I didn't check when he first, like the day before the Canelo fight. But the night of the Canelo fight, I looked at his following on Instagram and he was at 400 something thousand. I'm about to check right now on Instagram to see how much he grew, to see if he's like a massive star. Because you would think dethroning a Canelo, you would grow exponentially, right? Look, he's still in the 400. He's at 480. He didn't even grow that much. Look. Meanwhile, when Andy Ruiz Jr. beat Anthony Joshua, bro, this is a true story. On my old Instagram page, which was popping, I had more following. I had more followers than Andy Ruiz Jr. because at that time my Instagram was super popping. My old page that got removed or whatever. I had more followers than Andy Ruiz, and then I had the page at the same time when he beat Joshua. Andy Ruiz took off and then he lapped me. Like, so I went from having, in one night when he beat Joshua, I went from having more subs or followers on my end, because nobody really knew Andy Ruiz except for diehards. I went from having more Instagram followers on my Instagram page, and then he beat Joshua, and then it was like the sky's the limit. He became the new thing, and he just took off, and now he like hit 1 million in a day or a week or whatever it was. You see what I'm saying? Bivol just beat Canelo bad and didn't struggle. He didn't get knocked down like Ruiz. But that just goes to show you, Ruiz, he was the first Mexican heavyweight champion. So that set a precedence. So you probably have a bunch of Latino fans that were like, oh, I'm gonna check this guy out. I wanna see him, blah, 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 blah. But for Bivol, He's a Russian fighter in the middle of a Russia invasion, and he just beat a Latino fighter, and he didn't really grow crazy. Because you think a lot of the racist Canelo fans, the ones that are racist that like Canelo, they're not giving Bivol props and like, oh man, that was a good fight, dap him up, I'm gonna go follow him now. So Bivol, he's not a star. That's my whole point. Canelo stock dropped like crypto stock did. Shout out to Luis. He said it dropped like Bitcoin. Y'all tripping. But that's what I'm saying. So now DAZN is stuck with the guy who beat the guy that, as good as a fighter he is, I take nothing away from him in that, he's not a big star, even with defeating Canelo. Mike Camacho, block him. When they hate, donate. So yeah, now I mean this had to be a major L for DAZN, Eddie Hearn, and Canelo. All of them, really and truly, all of them, bro. They had to have lost big. Bro, you got Bivol. He's not a star. He's a great fighter. But see, that's what I'm saying. You don't automatically, star power doesn't work like that. I mean, it'd be nice if it did. You're like, yo, you have a great significant win. But that's not how it works. You know what I'm saying? So Bivol's the champ. He's respected in the boxing community, but he doesn't have that like flair, or at least so far. And they had to spend all this money on Canelo over the last 7 fights that they had with him. So what does that tell you? What does that tell you, people? Good people? Smash the like button. What does that tell you? So DAZN, you haven't even paid Bivol. What are we talking about? You didn't even pay him. Bro, do you know how much your fight had to fail for you not to pay the dude? Bro, that's like going to a barbershop and you just get out the chair and walk out and you don't even pay the barber. They must have messed your head up. You see what I'm saying? Bro, if you went to a barbershop and he spent 30, 40 minutes on your head, pause, and cut your hair, and then you looked in the mirror and then just got out the chair and walked out and didn't pay him, that had to be a bad haircut. You see what I'm saying? That's just common sense, people. They not even paying Bivol. They trying to do him like the Triller Teofimo bid. We got J-Lo. Bro, they down bad. Bro, they down bad. They not even paying Bivol. And he put in work. He put in work and you're not gonna pay him. Come on, bro. They trying to, oh yeah, the Russian sanctions. I mean, so you didn't, so bro, get these people out of my sport, bro. They talking about the Russian sanctions. You knew you were fighting a Russian fighter. So there was no measures taken to put the money in the offshore account or get him an EBT card. Bro, they couldn't get my guy Bivol, load up his EBT card for him real quick. Nah, come on, bro. That's wrong. He put that work on Canelo. Y'all could have gave him an EBT card with the loaded up money so he can get some crab. Come on, bro. Bro, come on, bro. They got them little prepaid cards at Walmart. Listen, that Bluebird. I got a Bluebird. Listen. You could have went to Walmart, got him a little Bluebird, you know, the prepaid debit. There's no fees on it. I got the Bluebird. Listen, you could have gave him a little American Express Bluebird card, little EBT joint, and put that a couple meals at you. Bro, you could have Venmo'd him the money. That's what I'm saying. like, bro, you wasn't gonna put that Cash App down. You couldn't Cash App. Bro, they could give us some government cheese, Cash App. Like, bro, out of all the ways y'all send me money all the time for my service on the channel. You couldn't super chat him Send him a Venmo. They got Square. They got PayPal. They got Venmo. You couldn't send no money. Like, bro, you couldn't hit him on the Zelle. Shout out to Luis. Out of all the ways to transfer money, 2022, you could put a little Cash App Venmo down on my boy that beat Canelo. Like, bro, y'all petty. You can do a cashier's check, a money order, some Scandia Fund Sitter tokens, nothing. He just got to fly back to Russia and shake hands and stuff. Like, he ain't getting no money. Pay his sparring partners, a MoneyGram, Western Union. You could have we went to the California check cash spot real quick. We got the California check cash spot. You could have, the Zone could have just went there real quick, gave him a cash advance, and went boom, boom, boom. They just go hold my guy money up after he put that work on Canelo. Bro, they could have gave him a YouTube channel with a little super chat or something. Bro, they could give him a YouTube super thanks. They could have gave him a YouTube super chat. You know what I mean? This is sad, bro. Bro, you could have sent him to the girl collection with some funds. You know what I mean? And just been at the strip club. I wanna run. Bro, they couldn't have sent. He was in Vegas. They couldn't send him to a girl collection with a couple stacks, so he can chill after such a splendid performance with Canelo. They couldn't have sent him to the girl collection with a couple ones. Gave him a little PayPal debit. Somebody said paid him all it was. Bro, they could have got him a Groupon or something. I know there's something out there. Like, you better give my guy his money. Bro, they could have gave him them yard sale singles, them ones. Ed Valencia, Fremont Bay area. Let's get it. Mayweather supposedly didn't pay Logan. I mean, I'm sure Logan Paul got something though. They said Bivol, they didn't give him nothing. And Logan Paul make money anyway. Logan Paul is an entertainer and whatever, influencer. Bivol, he ain't no YouTuber. Bivol relies on boxing to pay his bills. You know, I'm not saying he don't have no real estate ventures or something like that, but he's an active fighter. He don't have no podcast. Jake Paul, Logan Paul, they got a podcast. So at least he has other means to pay for himself. That's crazy. Anyway, I got more content coming soon. Much love to y'all. I will see y'all. I might do a second stream, but don't hold me to it. It depends what the numbers is looking like. Deuces. Everybody have a beautiful day. We working.